which will very slowly push eastwards as we go through the course of the day. So we've got the fresher conditions coming in from the west, still quite hot out towards the east. But Sal and Ben, as we head into the weekend, it remains fresher and unsettled.
Carol, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks.
So that weather also causing havoc, it seems, with wildlife, because, look, the weather's warming up a little bit, but it was cold, wet, windy, wasn't it, at the start of the year? And it could be one of the reasons why we're seeing fewer butterflies out and about.
Yes. Shall we show you something really rather beautiful? Let's go straight to Winchester, to a nature reserve. And somewhere in there is our correspondent, Sophie Long. Morning, Sophie.
Morning, Sally. Morning, Ben. Yes, it is an absolutely beautiful morning here in the South Downs National Park. It is hard not to feel happy when you're experiencing the British countryside like this, but there is a problem. There are fewer butterflies, and that's not just bad for butterflies, it's bad for us. I'm out here with a whole team of young people who are got up early to count butterflies despite the fact it's the school holidays, and also with Dr. Dan Hoare from Butterfly Conservation. Dr. Dan, tell us, why is it a problem for us if there are fewer butterflies?
Yeah, well, butterflies are brilliant indicators of the state of the natural world, and 80% of British butterflies have declined since the 1970s. So that's got to be a warning sign for us that something's going wrong in the way we manage habitats, in the way we use pesticides. One of the things that's driving them is the climate crisis, changing the temperatures that they can cope with. So taking the temperature of butterflies, working out which ones are doing well, which ones are doing badly, that's really important, and that's where the big butterfly count comes in.
And what can we do then to help butterflies help us?
So the first thing people can do this week is take part in the Big Butterfly Count. You can visit Butterfly Conservation's website. You can download the Big Butterfly Count app. It's really easy to take part. It's a great fun activity to do with kids in the summer holidays. We've got a good forecast for this week. The count ends on Sunday. So the more data we can get, the more we can understand where species are doing well. There's also loads of information on our website about what to plant in your garden, how to look after your local area for butterflies and moths as well.
And there's good times of day to do it, right? Because when we first got here this morning, it was a bit chilly and they were all sleeping, and they need it to be a certain temperature, right, to start flying around.
Yeah, that's right. Butterflies are basically solar powered. So until it gets to about 13 degrees in bright sunshine, they can't do anything. When it gets to about 16 degrees, that's really t-shirt weather, then it's perfect for them. So although it's still quite early, it's the hottest day of the year so far. Butterflies are already active now. So we're out doing some counts right now. In the heat of the day, it can actually be quite hard to see because many of the butterflies will go into hiding, but they might be more active again in the afternoon. So we'd love people to take part, and importantly, tell us even if you don't see many butterflies on your account, because that's really valuable data for us as well.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much indeed. I'm just going to trot over here a little bit because we've got some veteran butterfly counters. Hi, Sebi. How old are you?
I'm 11.
You're 11, and you've been doing this for quite a few years, right?
Yeah, I have, with my granddad and my brother mostly, since I moved to England.
Okay, and what have you found then? If you've done it for a few years in a row, what kind of trends are you finding?
I mean, like everybody's saying, really, there are definitely less. It's quite disheartening, really, to see that they're a sign of summer. Not seeing as many, it's quite sad, really.
Oh dear. Let's just show us your little board there. So that'll show you the species you're after, right?
Yeah, it does. So as you can see, so we've got a meadow browns. We've found 10 of those. We've found two different moths, and also the second highest that we've seen are gatekeepers here. They all look really. We haven't actually seen any of these either. Normally you'd probably expect to see quite a few of those, but yeah. Haven't seen any of those.
Okay, and would you recommend it to other people? For people like who haven't done a big butterfly count before, what would you say to them?
It's definitely a good thing to get involved with, I think. It makes you get out in nature, makes you feel good about yourself, and also knowing that you're helping nature and kind of organisations that also want to help nature. It does make you feel good.
Okay.
So.
Thank you so much, Sebi, for sharing all that with us. Let's just go back for a quick last word with Dr. Dan, because we've been talking about butterflies a lot today, and just share your favourite butterfly fact with us.
Oh, so the butterflies we see here are an amazing indicator of what's going on in the wider world. Some years we get a massive influx of things like red admirals and painted ladies. Some of those butterflies have come from southern Spain or Morocco. It shows us that really we're connected to the wider world. So when butterflies are doing well, it sends a really fantastic signal that we're doing something right to look after nature.
Lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you to the team here. Just look at this, Ben and Sally. If you've got 15 minutes over the next few days, it doesn't finish until Sunday, get out and count some butterflies, because you might end up counting your blessings too, especially if you get to come somewhere like this.
Oh, it looks amazing. I love how conscientious they are doing all that counting there, Sophie. Thank you. Nice to see you. Thank you for showing us around this morning.
We need to get one of those sheets, don't we, with the...
Yeah,
cross
I
off
think
the
we saw one of them earlier.
We did, the moth.
Definitely
we did.
saw a moth.
We
Not
did.
a butterfly, it was a moth, I think.
Now, few medals at the Olympics will be won in such dramatic fashion as the men's mountain biking medal.